So Glitch Text finally got released. The Nickelodeon show that got picked up by Netflix or got sent to Netflix, which I'm really glad it didn't get sent to death. I didn't know much about this show to begin with, so I didn't know it was coming out. I knew that it was originally planned for Nickelodeon. I seen the trailer ages ago. I'm really fucking surprised it came out. And hmm it's pretty good. I didn't watch the whole season yet. I'm kind of just going by the first 4 episodes, and I think that's enough to kind of get the show. It definitely feels like Ben 10, OKKO, and it has like it's pretty much like OKKO where it's a workplace comedy with like the niche, but not everybody is that niche. It's more like troll hunters and it's just two people, right? It's a dude that wins a contest to gaming contest. The girl doesn't get mind wiped, and she tells him like, "Hey, dude, you won." And so they go and find the guy that mind wiped him, and it's one of the glitch chaser dudes. Like, you know, you find that out earlier, but it's just a show about. It kind of leads up where instead of being a story based, it is story based, but it's more like monster of the week, and it's pretty cool. Like it's more actiony OKKO because OKKO can kind of be on its shit, but it's really the one I compare to the most because of the workplace. But I really like just the idea of references being the villains. Like I know a lot of people do that, but I don't know. It just they kind of take it and make it their own thing, and you go, oh yeah, that's that. But the characters really stand out. Like it's a lot of the down to earth dude, the super hyper happy, colorful girl. But I'm doing this for kid as like a kids type of thing. I understand and I understand like archetypes, but she's pretty like not overdone. Like she's pretty well handled. Like I know her biggest flaw in like one of the episodes is that she can't concentrate and phew, we all know that shit. But the one guy is like too serious and then whenever sometimes he just needs to let loose a little bit. But I don't know. It's just like it's watching it with my son. I get it. Like it's a good show. Like me, my son, my wife were watching it, and I don't know. The first few episodes are a little. It's okay. I like the building of the characters. I'm kind of sad that they didn't do more with the boy because they kind of introduce he lives with his grandparents and he's in like a fucking food cart, a food truck, which is I like it. I like the grandma. I like the grandpa, but it seems like they kind of dropped off after that, and a lot of it picked up with the girl where her family's kind of too busy for her and kind of doesn't really see much in her because she's not doing it like everybody else and not really taking, gaming as seriously. You know, the one thing I do want to get is that it's pretty peak. Like it's peak, late 20s, 2015. I'm not going to say certain things where it's like, "Oh, Cal Arts, blah blah blah." But you can tell that it's kind of in the realm of the same idea. It has like tech, like transforming tech, and fuck, what was I gonna say? It has a lot of references, and it lives off of references. It like you see in one of the episodes the birds. It's a chocobo. You see like there's a fighting game and you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Everything you get everything if you're like me. But the gamer talks a little cringe. Like it's like come at me, bro. Elite gamer, like the one girl, her address is 1337, which is kind of weird, and it's almost like played for laughs of how on the nose it is with the like gaming. If you've heard a basic gamer joke, like a old meme, like a kid meme, you can tell it's pretty dated. It's about 2015, 2016. I like the character designs, but it feels like they put a lot into the animation. Like, I think the writing is good, but the jokes are bad. I also kind of vibe with the workplace comedy because the workplace comedy, some of the jokes got me because I've been working for like 5 years, and being a new person at their job, you can tell like, oh, the little quirks they have. Oh God, I broke this, I did that wrong. Oh God, don't tell the boss, you know. And you get scared, and then you realize after 5 years it don't matter, shit happens, you know. But I like that part the most. I like their human qualities. I feel like the action, dude, the animation's great. The animation from what I've seen, I'm like, why even, why even like you know it's gonna get. That's why it didn't get picked up on TV is because they were scared. And Netflix saved it pretty much because they wouldn't have done it. It's too expensive, and it wouldn't have got seen, which is really sad. And that's how TMNT is right now. The new one, the Rise of the Turtles, because it's too expensive. It's too, and I think that's sad that they don't want to put effort into it. I mean, you're telling me they can't sell turtle toys, but these high animated shows, these frame shows, they're just getting canceled for cheap, like girl and horse. But I really think the show should get out there more, and that's kind of why I'm talking about it. Is like what the 45 people will see me ranting. I'm not even ranting, reacting. I know I'm probably gonna put the 3 hours in there, but I'm just I just like it. And it's a kid show, and sometimes I think there's not enough. Like there's too many kid shows. But with my son, there's a lot of stuff that we watch together, but I can enjoy it too. And that's I don't want the show to be for adults and have adult politics in it, but I just kind of like it. And I think more people should turn it on, especially with their kids, especially just watch it, you know? Especially if you have Netflix. And, you know, I hope it does get picked up for a second season, especially with Netflix, man, because Nickelodeon is wasting potential. But I do think I would like a little bit of branch though, because I feel like OKKO kind of stayed in this realm of there's an overarching plot in the end where his dad, but I'm like, you can kind of tell something's building, but I feel like the references, I hope the show builds itself from that. The show builds, you know, because I think it has potential, but it's so like it's an infant stage of idea, and I think if it doesn't become more than its references, it'll never become anything more. So I can't really vocalize, and I know it's because I'm on the spot. I had the whole idea in my head, but it's like gamer star versus the universe. It's like, you know, more actiony somehow than OKKO, and it feels like a lot of the shows I've already seen besides Steven Universe, and a lot of the, you know, like definitely not Thundercats or Teen Titans Go, but it is like, I don't know, I like it more, and I really hope they build up the team aspect more than just the girl, and I feel like that's been quite an issue, is that they don't feel like they're mature. He feels like he's already a mature, developed character, and they're kind of building her up. But also in the first episode, he wins, but it's like it doesn't really play into anything. Like I think it just kind of like it doesn't matter because they're a team, and I'm glad about that because they're really it's you know, it's good. It's good. There's no big word to say it's good. It's excellent. And I want to see more of it. I definitely like it more than Nico or whatever it was, the one mutant one that's kind of like Generator X. But I don't know. Also, the main character kind of made me want to watch Generator X because I don't know. I feel like it's got that man of action feel to it, and I'm really sad that like Nickelodeon thought they could do away with it. But I think that if I haven't convinced you, then don't watch it. If I have convinced you, you know, see it and tell me how you feel about it. Also, Matt and Pat from the Super Best Friends were in one of the frames, and that's what got me. That's what got me hooked. Was I seen that reference? I was like, oh man, it made me smile. It really did. I miss them so much. But I hope you guys have a good day, and you know, just have a good day. Hit me up if you watch it. If you don't, if you have a comment on it, then, you know, comment.